My name's Alyssa Chin, and we're here at the veranda at Clarendon Park for the Juici Patties Youth Leadership Workshop.
My POB teacher motivated me, helped me put in a lot of work, and she carried me on a program that our school has on the roadside to feed out the road people on the roadside. And when I was there and I handed out food to the men on the roadside, the feeling that it gave me, like I just changed the whole world. So I was telling her that I wanted to do more, but the school only does it once a month. So she referred me to this program.
This is our 9th year holding the Youth Leadership Workshop. It is one of the initiatives under our One Jamaica movement. The other programs that are part of this movement are the Elderly Soup Feeding Program, which is in its 11th year, and the One Jamaica Day, which was held last year. The Elderly Soup Feeding Program is a weekly volunteer program for the staff, and One Jamaica Day is an event that celebrates and promotes volunteerism amongst the youth.
For the last 5 years, I have been associated with Juici's youth leadership workshops, and I have watched it grow over the years. It's really a good thing that Juici is doing, engaging our young people and pointing them to the importance of volunteerism. This year we have youngsters coming from St. Elizabeth right across to Kingston and St. Andrew. And they appear all excited, you know, and the presenters this morning, they were, you know, lightened up and sets the tone for what to expect over the week.
This year is the first year that we've had participants from so many different parishes at once. We have about 140 students from St. Elizabeth, Manchester, Clarendon, St. Catherine and Kingston, whereas in the previous years we had alternated parishes with a maximum of 3 parishes at a time. This is also the first year that we've had Ashe involved in the capacity of a presenter, and they've done a fantastic job.
If everybody is competing on the same level, because everybody is trying to get to university and get a degree, then you have to move to the next level. You have to know, say, okay, I stand out because I have had experience volunteering with Juici for every summer. I've had leadership training. I've had team building training. I've had conflict resolution training. So I'm at an advantage over somebody who doesn't have it.
Ashe has been partners with Juici since before 2005, when we first did some work with them in Kingston. And Juici shares similar missions and vision as Ashe does, which is basically the empowerment of young people. Every summer, Juici brings together young people from all over Clarendon and the surrounding communities, and they try to do workshops with them on leadership, on empowerment, self-efficacy, volunteerism. And Ashe is also about that. It's the same kind of work that we do in Kingston, and so our partnership is quite strategic. It's very important to us that we maintain it, because we believe that the way that we are going to make any kind of difference in this country is if we start with our young people and we start empowering them to be leaders from an early age. Well, first of all, the timing of it is very good. They're on break. Some of them would have otherwise been at home. So it's an opportunity for them to, one, connect with other young people from other places, look at other opportunities for volunteerism, yes? And they have expressed excitement and they have expressed a desire. They want to. And I suppose for me, it is incumbent on my organization to make sure that opportunities are provided for young people to volunteer their time. I have spoken about the importance of volunteerism to national development. They're going to be learning some social graces. They're going to be actually involved in volunteer work, beautification projects, visit to Golden Age Home and the hospitals. And then at the end of the week, they're going to come to a session to reflect on what they've accomplished over the week and how they are going to be engaged in volunteerism
after this program. And I'm going to be sharing that session with that. I'm really excited about it and looking forward to what they will come up and to take back to their communities.
I love the spirit of volunteerism, especially as it relates to young people, because one of the things we find that a lot of young people are leaving school, especially universities at this time, without having the kind of experience and social skills and in the work world. And with everybody having a degree now, as I mentioned to them earlier, you have to compete on another level. And the next level is that level of volunteerism, where you, in an experience like this, you get to build the skills of self-efficacy. You get to learn about leadership. You get to interact with other people. You get to be able to share, and you get to bring back that sense of community living.
The Juici initiative is a very welcomed one. I took part in it last year because it's around two things: leadership and volunteerism, giving back. And to those who much is given, much is expected. And if you finish high school, you are supposed to put something back in the pot. If you finish university, so for them to expose young people to this is part of their way of giving back with a multiplier effect. So young people is not just for themselves alone. They will take on the leadership roles in their schools and communities, and they will acknowledge the necessity that they have to give back. The same way that somebody is giving help to develop them, they have a responsibility to develop other people, and the cycle goes on.
After the presentation, because Ashe is not just about entertainment, Ashe's big niche is in edutainment. So while we develop the musicals that raises these issues, we know all of our performers are also trained edutainment intervention specialists, or trained facilitators. So they're now in small groups with the young people, discussing the production, discussing how it impacts them, discussing what role they play in moving things forward, discussing what is going on with them, and helping them to come to shape some kind of idea as to where they are and how they can contribute to this whole thing of peace and conflict resolution.
What I really got from that presentation is that you always have a choice, no matter what situation you are in.
Well, so far, I must say this is a wonderful experience. You know, I was here, I think, in 2011, and you know, the experience was great. And you know, I was really excited when I got the letter from my vice principal, said that I was going to be here. Anyways, it has been a wonderful day for me. You know, the performances has been great.
Oh my gosh, today was amazing, especially the musical, the whole situation, and you learn about conflict and how to deal with different types of conflict and stuff, and they tell you about moral values, and you should appreciate yourself no matter what no one says about you. You should love yourself first, and then you can love others.
Last year was the first year that we held the workshop here at the veranda at Clarendon Park. In the previous years, it was held at the factory in the staff training room. The format is the same as it has been in the previous years. It's a workshop which teaches volunteerism and communication and the importance of volunteerism, followed by volunteer service.
I'm looking forward to it because I really like helping others, and I find it fun to see others smile, especially the persons that are less fortunate, to know that sometimes they don't have what you have, and it's very nice helping others to make them happy, and then you can feel good in yourself that you have made someone smile or made them happy.
We have a project being put on by Juici Patties. Actually, they're one of our perennial volunteer groups, one of those organizations that come year to year and assist the home in whatever way they can. Normally, it will take the form of refreshments, nutrition. They normally bring soup and patties, that kind of stuff, to give our residents, and it helps in their nutrition and give them variety as well.
Well, we are planting mostly callalus because we brought them from Juici Beef. Yes, we're planting mostly callalus. We're not planting Scotch bonnet peppers as yet, but we're going to get sweet soon.
As you can see behind me, we have recently launched our self-sufficiency program for our residents, and one of that is the farm. And Juicy Beef today is assisting us in not only just pouring it up, but of course planting some callaloo, pop chow, and of course they brought some Scotch bonnet pepper, which again will go back into the residents' nutritious diet and help in their nutrition as well. So we're very grateful and thankful for that.
I'm enjoying it so far. I like interacting with the old people. Yes, they're very nice. Some of them are very vibesy. They're not that old as you think they are. I have come here for one of the ladies inside. I have also done a pedicure and a facial. They're very happy. Look like they like when people come around them. Yeah, and I like when you interact and show that you love them, that there's somebody out there that cares. Yeah, that's what they like.
The residents benefited not only just from food, but again, the human interaction, and you can't put a dollar figure to that. And based on the fact that you have family ties, persons will come and they look for them. The situation at the Golden Age home, not all residents will have that type of interaction. So when Juici Beef in this fashion brings as much as the volunteers as they have today, and that interaction, the residents blossom as a result, because it's something to look forward to. And again, they look forward to it from year to year, not just today, but again, they're going to ask us, when is it that you're coming back? And they're going to be looking forward in high expectations that they will.
In the previous years, we had done the service primarily in homes for the elderly and at infirmaries. The aim was to bring the young together with the old and to rekindle the spirit of volunteerism. This year we continued that, but we also added in different aspects where we worked on environmental initiatives and beautification, as well as we worked at the Mapen Hospital in the pediatric wards and in the male wards.
For them to understand the fullness and the opportunities for volunteerism, and that in fact one of the benefits of volunteerism, you get free training. You get network options, you get to meet people you'd never meet in other contexts. So I think for them to be exposed to this, and they now have a deeper appreciation that, as the biblical injunction goes, it is in giving that you receive.
If each young person can leave knowing that they are unique and special and that they can achieve any goal they want to achieve, that would have been very important for me, because most people in this time are feeling disillusioned about what they can do and who they can be. And if they can leave this week just feeling like somebody important, then everything else will fall into place, because empowerment comes first. And once you're empowered, then you make healthy choices, you make smart choices, and you're able to then affect other people in your choices.
I'm happy that I'm here. I'm here now and I don't want to leave.
I think the kids will have really formed a new appreciation for volunteerism and giving back to their communities. Yesterday we've worked on various volunteering initiatives, and I think that they've learned a lot and they've taken away a lot from that. I think that it has taught them how to be active members in their communities, and also we hope that they will go back into their own communities and continue this and to continue to volunteer in their communities.
I want to use this opportunity also to challenge organizations or young people are bright, they are ready, and they want to serve. Afford them that opportunity to do it. And I want to say thanks to Juici for doing the right thing.
Well, like I said, this is our 9th year of the Youth Leadership Workshop. The Elderly Soup Feeding Program has been going on for 11 years, and the One Jamaica movement has been going on for even more than that. So this is definitely something that we will continue.